Hi everybody and welcome back to Hex Token Channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. Here we are on hex.com, and first of all I just want to say a big shout out to all the community and subscribers. Finally hit 1,000 subscribers, onwards and upwards to 10,000 I guess. Anyway, let's get straight into today's results. Here we go, and of course we're on day number 728, the 29th of November 2021. Yay! We got an update, 18.2, almost 18.3 cents, and up 7.2%. Nice. And of course, the return on investment is from the 5th of the all-time low, basically the 5th of January 2020 is 3,241, and that doesn't include staking. So stake it to get even better. Payout per T-share looking good at 5.845. Nice. And T-share price 3,585. Definitely a good range to pick up T-shares. And of course, a share rate 19,595 and up 10.4. Nice. And of course, heading towards 20,000. And that's what we want to get to. The higher this is, that means that people have to buy more hex to get a T-share. The only way of course, pumping that is by staking longer. Longer pays better, 20% more shares per year. All right, let's jump over. Average stake length of 5.83. That's up slightly from yesterday. Nice. So some people are listening to getting T-shares there while the price is suitable. Annual percentage yield rate, interest and early in-stake penalties, 37.38%. Another good day in the office. And let's get into market liquidity. So yesterday we had 157.8 million hex in the pool. Now we're down to 151.7. Very cool with the price increase. Liquidity in the pool is 27 million, and that's up about 700,000 US dollars. So nice. And the liquidity in the pool for the ETH side is 947. Now remember, this is about 85% of the liquidity pool. This is about 15% of the liquidity pool. So that's what it's made up of. All right, total locked value 11.38 billion. The market cap 105.09. Yeah, we're back over the triple digit numbers. And of course, that includes the Origin wallet. Nice. All right, so T-share market cap 39 billion and 10.9 million T-shares in play. If you've got T-shares, yours will represent a share of this total. And of course, this is actually really, in Hex, is the most valuable market indicator, in my opinion, the T-share market cap, because it's got the best performing chart, right? So pretty nice. T-shares down slightly, 1,395. Total supply is 636.6 billion. 18.8 million has been minted today, so that's actually been added to total supply. Circulating supply of 574.4 billion, and that's up 16.6 million. So another day of increasing supply. Remember, the majority of that is held by the Origin account, Origin wallet. Cool. Let's jump over to the staked amount. This is kind of the main event here, because Hex is all about staking. 62.2 billion, and that's up 2.2 million. That's makes it rhyme almost, doesn't it? All right, so stake percentage of coins 9.77%. You can see how that compares the last 10 days. Pretty much in the range there. The payout is a 63.7 million hex paid to all stakers. Obviously, that stuff doesn't come into circulating supply till the end of everybody's individual stakes. Nice. Penalties, 588,000. That's a good day, but not as good as these previous days. My goodness, look at this last 10 days, of course. Amazing. You have staked, you have been wise, because you've been paid, and that's going to continue into the future. People can't help themselves but do early in on stakes, and stakers that just keep accumulating that. It's like a vacuum cleaner. It's going to keep vacuuming up all those paper hands, or people taking profits, but ultimately they're paper hands. Total holders 387,316, up 297. Another good day. Not too pretty happy when it's around the 300 mark, although I think this is going to end up getting into the thousands, and then potentially tens of thousands when we move into virality. Watch the space on that. Current stakers 71,562, up 56. That's pretty low at the moment. It's change in total stake 129, 89,161. That's a better number. And current holders 270,000. up 222. That's a really good day in the last 10 days. So nice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so let's jump over. That is the 24-hour snapshot and some nice little results in there. Let's jump over to the HEX price chart and let's see how we're doing. So we had a big green candle today. There was a bit of people getting a bit upset down here, but man, it got pumped. Some big candles. You can see the long-term, this linear chart, by the way, not log chart. Log chart is better for long-term trends, but on the linear long-term support line down here, we have bounced off that. And of course, we had some predictions here in the weekly update that I do, the HEX price prediction until early 2022. We seem to be hitting that at the moment. I've got these two arrows, so we're going to go up there. We'll see. This is the key one we want to break, this short-term bullish breakout. This is what caused us a downward sell pressure in this line here. We want to break through that. So we're looking something like 24 cents to do that, is my guess. So we'll see that play out. And of course, break out of here, this 27 cents. But once we break out here, bullish territory in here. So look forward to that. And we'll get our asymmetrical W pattern play out too. So interesting times, folks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let me just get rid of the banners there. Let me just take the banner off there so you can see the time frame there. So here we are there. So this is the 30th of November, right where we are here, and moving up to mid-December here, 15th here. So you can sort of see the play out pattern. Nice. All right. Hopefully that was helpful. Let's jump over to the next one, of course, the current charts with the T-share. 3,584 for T-share. HEX price at 18.3 cents. Nice. And of course, we can see the T-share price here just easing down here, and expecting a turnaround. We've got our price chart there. So this yellow line is dependent on the HEX price. It's also dependent on this the T-share rate, which is up and to the right, and we're heading towards 20,000. That's what determines this T-share price here. So we're looking forward to that. Mass adoption, sorry, in blue is up and to the right with the stakers and wallets. Nice. And of course, the HEX payout has been terrific. Look at those. Look at this here. Woohoo! Look at that up. It's so bounce, way above average. Nice and looking good. Here's our 15-year maturing stakes. This is very important in terms of supply coming in. Obviously, if you stake it, you're getting supply off the market and deferred and all sort of stuff. We've still got the front end here with the sort of the front of the wave, as it were. But then we've got all the rest of the candles broken out over the next 15 years. Very cool. All right, so let's jump over to breakdown. We're going to break down this a bit further, of course, as we always do. We're going to go into the 4-month candle. Here we are. We finally got it here. We had 4 big candles left, right? We had other decent candles sitting below, but the 4 big ones was this one here, the 1st of December, the 2nd of December, which is the 731 gathering, and of course, which is the 2nd birthday of HEX in London. And then we got the 17th of December, and then finally, we've got the 1st of January 2022. And you can see we are here. So we're going to roll through these two. It's going to be interesting to see what comes out the other side. And then we're going to have a nice, relatively free period. And then we're going to go through this one here and this one here. And then, of course, 2022 is an open road. And, of course, the majority of this is maybe 45% of this is in the Origin wallet, maybe even slightly higher. So we'll see what happens to the rest of the people. They stake, they hold, they sell. So we're going to ride through that. It's going to be really fascinating. Obviously, if you're holding, you're going to copy on PulseChain. If you stake, you're going to earn some sweet returns. And that's just the way that is. So we're going to watch out for that. It's very exciting. And let's actually see what happened in the last 24 hours on the whale bot. 14.7 million. It's a rolling one, 33 days. These are the big ones that are in the front of that wave, as it were. And so watch to see what this one does. 22 million HEX just ended, 34 days. There's another one there. You can see why we get these big candles. These big candles, because they've got things like that in it. Right, so we just had someone do 1.1 million stake for 4,400 days. Nice. What's that, about 11-12 years, something like that? 1,000 T-shares. Very cool. And what else? So we've got 366,000 stake for 15 years. Nice. So if we put that back on the chart, you can actually see that's all the way down here. They're staking down this end. Nice, we love that. And so some really powerful stakes. Oh, another one, 360,000 US dollars, stay for 10 years as well. Very cool. These folks, as I say, are staking down this end. Nice to see that. And about 3 in a row. That's very cool. What else? Imagine earning interest on Ethereum and PulseChain, 12 hex per day. Wow, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Don't forget that, because you're gonna have a copy on PulseChain. You're gonna be earning double returns there. 1.8 million just sold on Uniswap, so still got some buyers selling. There's the so still got some hex OGs selling there, or whatever they are. They're selling. What else we had? This one here is a small one in stake, 250 in stake, so a couple of smaller ones there, 173 in stake, so a couple of smaller ones there in staking. And that's the results for the Hex ecosystems. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's jump strictly over to PulseChain and do a PulseChain update. Here we go. So here we are on PulseChain.com. We're going to check out the latest details. Of course, here is the PulseChain goals here, and of course we did talk quickly about the trading of the Uniswap, which has currently got a temporary name at least of Pulse Swap, and that Richard let us know yesterday that's not going to be probably not going to be the final name. So cool. Let's jump to GitLab. This is where the PulseChain Testnet is being set up. We're definitely looks imminent in my view. Richard said it's likely this week pretty much, and yeah, looking imminent. These are the last updates. So doesn't seem to be anything new last 3-4 days. But I went to the scan on the Pulse scan. I went to the testnet, and it's showing internal server error. So I don't know whether it's just my computer, but it looks like an internal, or was it just the fact that they're about to set up a PulseChain 2.0, which seems more likely in my view. So we'll look out for that. You can check that on your computer at scan.pulsechain.com. But that's what's showing on mine, which indicates to me that maybe they're setting it back up for PulseChain 2.0. It is expected, so it would be no surprises. Let's quickly go to the sacrifice, of course, and we're on day 138 of the Mercy sacrifice period, and it will cost you $657.93 at the moment to get 10,000 Pulse points, and that is 15 points per dollar. 15 points per dollar. Let's get the old calculator out. So $1 divided by 15. That's a 6.66 cents to get a pulse point at the moment. And you can also see it on the curve here. We're just about on the end of this as well. So you can see that rate per 10,000 points. So this is for those of you who are interested in that. I know some people are. Finally, here is a PulseChain timeline. And of course, we are in here. This is where we are, 30th. We are on 30th, and of course, I've extended this time frame. Before it was just up to the birthday. I've extended that out through to the middle of December at the moment, and we're looking at this. Could be imminent. So if this is basically indicating that they're about to set it up, then this is truly imminent. So we're watching that. I may be able to report that to you later today or tomorrow if it does pop up. That's something that would be very exciting. PulseChain Testnet 2.0. All right, very cool. Now, don't forget, on the second, we've got this the Hex second birthday, the 731 gathering. It's going to be awesome in London. All the big Hexkins and new Pulsekin stars on YouTube are going to be there. So it's going to be a huge bit of fun, and I'm expecting some at least one big announcement, if not a couple. And I think that's going to be huge for a benefit. It's going to be really nice. All right, so very cool. I'm also expecting Hex Scale in December. For Kinetics and the team on time, as they indicated back in November. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, that's not the final name, of course. We don't know what it's going to actually be called, but that is certainly a major pumpamental if it's going to bring in new big money, first privately and then publicly. So looking forward to that. Now, obviously, PulseChain test mainnet is here, and no information's really changed to change this expectations. Is currently just based on the information that we had at the moment. And of course, here is the Pulse Swap I've added in there yesterday as well. Check out all those. I did about 3-4 videos over the last 2 days on the Pulse Swap. And remember, that's not the final name from the looks of it, based on Richard's last note. So that's where we are. All right, I think that's a great place to finish, and I hope you guys are really enjoying this. I do appreciate all the over 1,000 subscribers now. Really is cool. We're just getting started with this journey. 2022 is going to be mind-blowing, and it's starting with December. December is going to be really awesome, And once we're through a couple of those last 4 big staking candles, it's going to be interesting to see what the staking profile looks like after that. So a very good time. Once again, pick up those T-shares, folks. It's stake it and make it. That's what I always say. All right, hope you enjoyed that. Leave some comments in the comment section. Like, subscribe, share, hit the bell, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.